I mean, Sudoku is just a fantastic game, isn't it? The very easy ones, and the easy ones, I think I'm on the easy levels, just have line solving, I think it is. So one can't be on this row, can't be on this row, so it has to be one of these two squares. And eventually, I'll narrow it down to one or the other. Some good math. Not a lot of info for the ones. 2, at least there's one solve. Couldn't be either of these two, or these two, or this one. One of these two is a 2. One of those two is a 2. I think one of those two as well. And one of these two. So eventually, I'll solve for something here. And then it might snowball. And there might be some way to solve the 2's now. But I'm just starting out, so I don't see it yet. One of these 3. One of those 2. Has to be there. Has to be there. Has to be there. So the 3's are done. That's fun. And I believe one of these two is the 4. And by solving this 4, if the 2 slot is the 4, that solves the 1. So that'd be cool. One of these two is also 4. Which means that is. And I don't know how to delete just one number off that. So I'll just put the ones back up. So just these two are left. I don't think I can solve. But if I can, I'm well happy to learn. One of these two is a 5, because this one cannot be. That one has to be a 5. One spot has to be a 5. And it could be any of these, correct? So I have some more solving to do. Cool. One of these two is a 6. And one of these two can't be here, can't be here, has to be on this line, which means one of these two cannot be a 6. There we go. One of these two can't be a 6. Alright. So it's the bottom 2 here, one of these two. And then depending on how all this arranges, something will happen. That's a 6. Which solves this 2. That cannot be a 2. This has to be a 2. This cannot be a 2. That has to be a 2. That can't be a 2, so this one has to be the 2, and the 2's are solved. Look at that. Just one after the other. That means this has to be a 5. So these are not, so one of these two is the 5, which is fine. One of these 4 has to be a 5. Okay. So it didn't really solve too many for the 5s. That's fine. And everything else looks the same. Let me get rid of that too so I don't mess up. That's the only square left in the center. Has to be a 1. Which helps me because these two is a 1. So it has to be the center here. That can't be it, so it has to be the 6th square in this cell. If I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 1, 1, 1. And because I know that the 1 in this cell area is on this line, I can rule out this line of this cell as being a candidate to be a 1, which means not safe, not safe, not, and not has to be it. Which means what? Just these 2 cells left, cell blocks left. Cool. 6. 6. Try and clean up as I go. 6. 6 dominoes. That's all the ones. Okay. So now every block is getting more and more filled in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm missing a 5 and a 9. This can't be the 9. So it has to be here. And there. And there and here. While also being that one and that one. Cool. And now this block only has 1 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 7. 7s. I'm missing a lot of 7s. Can't be one of these 2. Can't be here. I think that has to be the 7, which solves the 4, which will solve this 4. Beautiful. Let's do that now, so it makes the rest easier. So 4s are done. Now it's 7, 8s, and 5s. Which 7s am I missing? These 2. I think this can help solve. It has to be on this file. So not, that's the 7. And that helps me because it's one of these 2 and one of these 2. Yeah, I'll just put a note there. Let's try 5s. That's a 5, which means that's a 5, which means that is not a 5. And here's 1, which solves the 7. And I believe that is the last 5. No, 7, 7. That's good. And the rest are just 8s. So 8, 8, 8, and the final one. So yeah, that's an easy Sudoku. No mistakes, which I'm happy about. It's a fun game. I'm having a blast learning how to play it. Peace, peace.